having some technical difficulties. This is about the fifth.
Please look at the ceiling.
No,
Mold.
the fifth one after class. This is the air shot that Tim did. There's a water and two baby purple Roman chads up there. And there's Jackie trying to correct me. This is experiment number 1. Fail number 1. Fail number 17.
AP Bio was really fun because, first of all, I really liked the teacher and the way he taught the class, but it was also really fun because you get to like actively like learn the things. Like we did a lot of labs, and also like every time he would teach us something, he would give it with a project so that we like don't only read the book, but we get to experience what he's teaching us. So yeah, I would say that I really liked it because we get to learn while doing.
There again.
What inspires you to take AP Bio?
What inspired me to take AP Bio? Well, I remember my 10th grade year, I had regular biology and I did pretty good in it, and I really liked the class because it was I liked the things we were learning. So the teacher recommended to take AP Biology, and I was like, and I knew a teacher who taught AP Biology, so I told her sure I would give it a try, and that made me join AP Bio.
What topic did you find most interesting and why?
Most interesting, it would definitely be evolution, because that was my favorite topic in regular biology, and it was also my favorite in AP Biology. It was interesting because you get to learn about like where humans and animals come from, like how they come from like bacterias, and how long it took them to evolve into the animals and the humans that we see nowadays. Like you get to learn about also about how different species actually come from the same ancestor. They just at one point in time just separated and became different animals. But, yeah, I would say evolution was always my favorite topic.
Thank you. Sorry, was that a minute? Could you go away?
You did that.
Who took the red?
The first well was empty.
No, I started from here.
The first one was.
Okay.
And then.
It's called a water flea.
I had the opportunity to take a college class now and not have to pay for it, basically. And it's a great opportunity to like save money in college. And then as a freshman in college, I won't have to take Bio 101 based on my major. Either I don't take a science at all, or I can do something else, like a selective. And usually freshmen don't get to have selective until their second year or like the third year. And that's basically what inspired me to take AP Biology.
And then, what topic did you find most interesting and why?
The topic that I found most interesting is cellular biology. Is when you study about like the cells, especially the DNA. I found that really interesting, and how like because the way that a DNA replicates is also the way people grow old, and I really find that like because we are fascinated about how to stop time or like stop people from aging or growing so old, and actually what makes you grow old is because at the end of your I can't quite remember it clearly, but at the end of your DNA there's a strand called the telomeres, I think, and then it has like that strand of bark, and every time your DNA duplicate, it gets shorter, and that's what makes you grow old. I mean, I just find it interesting that it's like, as a scientist, if you could actually study that and find a way to like prevent that from happening, you could actually find a way to stop time, I guess, in human, because you know how time go by, we like grow old and stuff like that. So yeah, I find that really interesting.
How would you describe your personal experience in AP Bio?
AP biology class was one of the toughest classes that I've taken throughout high school, and it was a really good experience. The teacher, Miss Lewis, did a really good job teaching us about biology and evolution and stuff like that. And we did a lot of experiments. It was really fun and challenging at the same time. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
What inspired you to take AP Bio?
I always like to challenge myself, so I tend to just like take the hardest courses that the school offers, which is pretty much AP, and that's why I took AP Biology, and I was interested in the biology and science.
Go.
What topic did you find the most interesting and why?
I would say evolution, because it's one of the major topics that we discussed in class, and it's really complex. How like we learned on how like animals like transitioned like over millions of years to what they are in like natural selection and survival of the fittest. It was a really good topic.
For me, AP Bio was definitely my hardest topic within school. It was definitely the hardest subject for me to get the grades that I wanted to, but it definitely pushed me. It inspired me to not only look at the overall aspect, but to go into more details. So I really enjoyed it. We had aspects of our year where we were studying throughout the book, and then other aspects where we were actually doing labs and experiments, and then labs when we went to professional labs and worked with professional tools, and were able to see how the results were supposed to come out compared to what we got.
And what inspired you to take AP Bio?
I definitely wanted something to push me this year. I wanted something to help me prepare for college, help me see what college classes were going to be like, but something that I was still able to manage. And I felt like AP Bio provided that for me. And so I think it was the right choice for me to.
Okay. What topic did you find most interesting and why?
I found the topic of viruses most interesting just because of the processes that they take to carry out what they need to be able to survive.
And would you recommend AP Bio to your friends?
I would recommend AP Bio to my friends just because of the fact that I am aware that they're very large and very it's like they really enjoy sciences. So if you enjoy science, that AP Bio is definitely the way to go. It's definitely a starting stone.
Okay, thank you very much.